back again. I'm going to look at talking about another element of the diamond system, which is 3-rail kicking. Not so much counting in this method. Really, this is all about moving getting your eye on the spot, finding the spot, and having confidence in the spot. Something I should have talked about before in the last post. Anytime you're kicking at a ball and you're at an angle, if you want that cue ball to stay on the table as much as possible, you got to put a little throw on the ball. And throw is basically hitting the ball with just a little spin in the direction that the ball's going to come off the rail at. So if I'm aiming for this diamond right here, and I am, if I want to consistently get that ball to go to the same place every time, I need to put just a little bit of throw on it to keep it on its plane. Alright, so here we go. And this is just a start a soft shot. Almost all 7-foot tables are going to be the second diamond from this corner pocket. Almost all 7-foot tables. They're going to vary occasionally because of humidity, condition of the felt, number of people sitting on the rail. But pretty much where you're going to start off is here on an 8-footer. It would be this dot. And we'll talk about all this, but for right now, we start with a baseline. And our baseline, I just showed you that our baseline is dead nuts on that second diamond. And it's going to go in pretty much every time. Now, so you're in the middle of a match and you get caught up with a shot, and how many times is it going to be right on that line? And obviously, anywhere on this line is the same thing as being in the corner pocket, with the exception of being right up here. And if you're right on the rail here, real close to it, you don't want to put as much throw on it because it takes it a little bit faster when you're that close. But the same, if you hit that, if I hit this shot 10 times, I'm going to be real close to making that 4 ball 10 times if I hit my mark down there. Now, that time I didn't hit my mark. But anyway, it's not often you're going to be sitting here with this easy of a shot to calculate. There's going to be some, you're going to be off a little bit. Let's say you're right like here. You're not off by much. And we talked about in the last segment about parallel shifting. And basically, this is an opportunity for us to try that out. So basically, we're going to try to parallel our line over. And sure enough, look at that. In this case, it happens to come up on that line. Or on that diamond. So I'm just going to hit that first time. And we're going to make our shot. So we didn't have to be on the line. We just got to be somewhere near this line here, and all we have to do is parallel shift over. It's simple as that. And the next thing that there's a secret to hitting. Let's say you got your cue ball here. Well, I know that somewhere out here, somewhere up there, somewhere it'll get me 3 rails. And the way you find that line, by the way, let's go back to your original baseline from the corner pocket to the second diamond. And remember that a line goes on forever, so you're going to extend that line out. And what I'll do is I will mentally reach down there and I'll find me a spot down there that I see that this is hitting. Alright, so then I'm going to try to keep my eyes on that spot, and I'm going to hit the spot that I see down there. And you can see that I was pretty damn close, and I was probably only off by transferring from I'm projecting about 10 feet out. We used to call this the spot on the wall trick. In the old days when I would go into a pool hall, you know, yeah, about that high, you'd see little chalk marks on the walls pretty regularly. And the old guys would go into a place and they would mark it, and they'd get it down. They'd find out the spot on the table where they could rely that if they hit that spot with just a little bit of throw, that it was going to go in. And they would go up and actually make a mark on the wall with chalk. It's called the spot on the wall trick, and it works from anywhere on this side of the table. I mean, I'm here now. So I can take the same, I'm going to do the same thing. My mark moved, so I gotta find a new mark. But now I see my mark. Oh! I almost showed up. I swear this works. So I've got to extend my mark out there. And if you ever play me and you see me come down here and I'm not anywhere near the kick line and I'm measuring something up, it's because I'm probably projecting a line out so that I have an aiming point on the rail down here to go to. And it's a pretty successful shot. Well, thanks for tuning in. We appreciate you guys taking the time to watch. Please subscribe. You'll get alerts when I have new videos out. And we'll see you as soon as the governor says go.